beginning of the machine age, oil is used as a lubricant. This oil works to serve a number of functions in an engine. But due to those number of functions it serves, it gets dirty. For example, this is black oil. It was once called yellow, but now it's black. What made it black? The unburnt fuel in the engine, the soot from the engine, dust from the working conditions of the engine, water, and so many other sources of contaminants. For us, we collect this black oil, we bring it and stock it into this drum. In this drum, we mix it with acid. As it is mixed with acid, it is boiled up to a temperature of 46 degrees, such that the acid can break down the built-up impurities into the oil, and then they settle down as a sludge. In our final stage of oil refining, we do what we call vacuum dehydration. Hello everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share with you my experience of growing up next to Nakaiwa Swamp. My uncle was an auto mechanic, and every week he came back home with used motor oil. He poured the oil in the swamp behind our house. He had a good reason for this. It helped control mosquitoes. But he didn't realize that the oil killed fish and plants. The rest of the oil from his auto shop was burnt or dumped in landfills. Ladies and gentlemen, dumping used motor oil in lakes and landfills is unfortunately normal in Uganda and across Africa. For every gallon of oil poured in a lake, 1 million gallons of water are poisoned. And for every gallon of oil poured on land, 100 tons of topsoil are contaminated. Fast forward many years, I joined college, and I learned that in the US and in Europe, used motor oil is recycled into other oil products. Even more exciting, I learned that used motor oil can be recycled back into fresh motor oil. Using that knowledge and my determination as a chemist, I established Brent Oils. At Brent Oils, our business is simple. We recycle used motor oil. As you've seen in the video, we do not use soap and water to clean the oil. Instead, we use a chemical process that I invented myself from scratch. I patented it in Uganda. We've had our oil tested and found to be as good as new. We do not have any waste. Everything left behind in our process, we treat it and we use it as fuel in our refinery. Every month for the past 2 years, we've collected, we've processed and sold 1,300 gallons of oil. Every month preventing 1.3 billion gallons of water from contamination. Our next milestone is to recycle 30,000 gallons of oil per month. This is just 2% of Uganda's oil consumption. It requires $250,000. We shall then make enough profits to reinvest even further, scale up to recycle the billions of gallons of oil used elsewhere in Africa. As of today, we are the only oil recyclers in Uganda, the only oil recyclers in East Africa, and the only oil recyclers outside a few petrostates in West Africa. This is the time to make oil recycling commonplace in Africa, rather than the burning and dumping of used motor oil. My name is Geoffrey Sekatawa, and my company is Brent Oils.